Speed, feel, timing, New Jack Swing, R&B, gospel, hip hop, pop. Welcome to the journey of the drum legend, Gerald Heyward. Gospel, Hezekiah Walker. Gerald, are you ready?
You may begin.
I'll make it. Searching for R&B, Mary J. Gerald, are you ready? Family affair. Inserting R&B diva. Gerald, are you ready? Beyonce.
I'm ready to go. guys came out today to see the factory. I know you're learning some good stuff, getting some good cymbals. The reason why I wanted to do this today was just show you basically where I come from. You get a lot of drummers mention my name and they interviews and stuff, and you know, God's blessed me to bless them with my talent. And I just want to give y'all firsthand what that was. What you heard was like a history from my gospel roots all the way up to now. There's a part two I have to do. There's so many artists. I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm an old fart. It's cool. As long as I don't look old, I'm good. But I'm really happy to do this for you guys today. I know a lot of you are in school to make a living out of this. You know what I mean? I'm a kid. I grew up in Brooklyn, and I was just telling them, you know, in New York, you fight for space all the time. Everybody's here. So me being aggressive on drums came from me living in New York. Always fighting for space. I need the space, I need the space. Not knowing that that would get me out of New York to be able to get in the arenas where you guys can see me. So it's a blessing. You know, being aggressive is just something that's in my DNA because where I came from. I mean, if you guys got any questions, you know, I tried to demonstrate some of the pad. You know, this is what we're using now in the R&B. You know, when I'm not on the road, I work at Guitar Center. I got a lot of you guys' parents coming to buy the SPPSX or the Octapad because you guys have definitely seen it used in the drum offs, and y'all see us use it on TV a lot. So that's the way the music is going nowadays. You know, I played on some Michael Jackson records where I made the drum sounds, and it wasn't like all from a machine. It's like sampling and stuff like that. But like I said, you guys are in school for all that stuff, so you know what it is already. Any questions? Anything that y'all seen me done that you want me to demonstrate?
Where are you using different shoes?
Because this joint is kind of heavy, and I didn't want to change my whole outfit, so I put the light shoe on with the heavy outfit, kind of sort of. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing special about it. You know, there's nothing special about it. Any other questions?
Yo, in your videos and stuff, you see you playing the snare and the hi-hat with the same hand?
Oh, like this?
Yeah. I'd love to see you.
All right. Well, that's just, you know how like you get on your drums one day and just messing around. I have a friend, I know y'all know him, his name is Chris Dave.
Oh,
yes. So you know, me and Chris Dave is on the phone at like 7, 8 in the morning. And he's doing, you know, he's doing all that stuff. That's why I'm going down in flames, because he's like playing whatever he can do on top of the drums. He could basically do side stick. So it's amazing. So imagine if you could just go, he could do that, like, he could do that side stick. So I was like, man, I'm going down in flames. So I went to like, oh, James Brown, you know. So he would never say nothing about that. So I'm like, what can I do to spice this up? So I was going, I was like, oh, that sounds cool. When he called tomorrow, I got him. So as soon as we get on the phone, I said, yo, check this out. We messed around with, you know, he was doing all the side stick stuff, and then I came up with this one. And that's basically, I ain't gonna lie, I seen it from a marching band doing it. And they would put the stick down, and then they would hit it. So it would bounce. So that's what you get in the backbeat on, so. Stuff that you wind up, you know, you try to do different things. A lot of times, what you should do with your drum set, break it down. Because all this stuff right here is extra. What's the main portion of the drum set? The kick, the snare, and the hi-hat. These three pieces. Play these three pieces for a couple of hours. And what's going to happen, you'll be like, man, I'm so tired of hearing this. Like just these three sounds. But you'll start learning what you can do on the toms with those three pieces. So to give you a whole nother voice with those three pieces. So think about that for a while. break down your kit. Maybe one day just sit there, take everything down. It's just like you do with your practice pad or your snare drum. You just do the snare drum. You know, start doing some kick, snare, and hat. Just play that. Because that is the meat and the foundation of the drumstick. All right, next question. Y'all guys have questions. Come on, man.
I have a question. Over the years, you've been recognized by all these artists. What are the best, I guess I should say, how do we get ourselves out there and be recognized by others? What are the best possibilities?
Okay. This is kind of going to hurt your feelings because
No, it's fine.
every person is not going to be a professional drummer. Because I believe, me personally, somebody helped me get to this point, but not knowing that they was helping me get to this point. You understand what I'm saying? I believe in my heart that God places us where He wants us to be at the time. So, like for instance, I can use my friend Aaron Spears. Aaron tried to get on gigs and tried. Then he met me. We was friends for a year or two until he told me, yo man, I think I want to play professionally. What do I do? And I told him, I said, you got to talk to your family. You got to let your family know that you're going to need their support. Because one minute we can have thousands of dollars, the next minute we can have $3. And that's just how it goes. You know, I helped Aaron. I recommended Aaron for a gig, and he got the gig. But the whole thing was, he'd been trying to get gigs all along. And it wasn't in the start. What God didn't want that to happen. So it never happened. So when I helped him, he got on the gig, and he stayed on the gig. You know, just him, you know, calling me every day, yo, what do I do when this happens? What I'm gonna do? And I was telling him, like, this is about to happen, so get prepared. He's like, yo, how do you know that? Because I've been there. I've been down that road. Everybody has a journey, and your journey is like my journey, but I know certain points of the journey I've learned stuff. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I didn't have nobody before me, so there was nobody to show me. So if I ran around that corner and there was a brick wall there, I ran into it because it wasn't nobody to say, yo man, there's a brick wall there, go slow because you're going to run into the brick wall. So I'm the dude that tells Aaron, the Teddys, the Nissans, yo man, this is what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Gerald. So they walk around the corner, yeah, there go that wall Gerald was talking about. All right, cool. The object to this game is, when I go through a door, when someone opens a door for me, I'm supposed to leave it open for the next person. But I'm also supposed to prepare the next person that when they walk through the door, they know to leave it open for the person that they prepared. So that's how this thing works. I started playing R&B because there was a guy singing in the gospel choir that took the record that he sang on, but I played drums on, right? He took it to Teddy Riley, and Teddy Riley played the record, and he said, who's the two guys playing the drums? He said, no, that's my little cousin Gerald, that's one guy. He was like, no way. So I went to Teddy Riley when I was 11 years old, 12 years old, and I played. And he was like, oh my God, I want you to play. And I said, nah. So your beats are elementary, man. We play harder beats than that in church. And I walked out the room. But that introduction for me to be able to play as a professional, everybody's not gonna get that. It's a road you gotta travel. You don't know where your road is going. You know, it may be professional, but it may be for you to stay where you live at to help the younger guys. Do what you do. You may be getting this schooling for something else. So I can't say how you do it really. I can't say because it's all part of your destiny. It's all how you were placed and how you was picked out, and if it works. Because I can take him all day. I say, yo man, come on man, yeah, let this guy play. And they'll be like, okay, he played, but nah. It's not in the cards. It's not. He's not meant to be there at that time. So, and I know a lot of you guys that go to Berklee, 9 times out of 10, your road is interrupted. Because I know 20 people that went to Berklee, and like 3 of them graduated because they were so talented that somebody pulled them out, and it was time for them to go, and they went, and they never finished Berklee, but they went to Berklee. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes your path, it gets interrupted, but it's interrupted for the purpose that it's supposed to be. So you got to look at it. You got to have views on it. You got to have views on it, and just prepare. Just always be prepared. You know, I didn't have nobody to teach me movies. I don't know no rudiments. I'm learning rudiments now from everybody else. I'm like, oh, wait, that's a rudiment? I've been playing that since '85, and I ain't know it was a rudiment. You know what I mean? So I'm learning, I'm still learning. You know, from the lowest man to the highest man, you can always learn something from each person, no matter what. So you guys, like, stay encouraged, man. Like, I know it's hard. You're in school, eating them ramen noodles, you know, think about them bills, them joints gonna come, you know, do what you do though. Get the schooling though. Because if I would've got the schooling, like, I wouldn't have only been the hip hop gospel dude, I would have been Zildjian, I'd have been Broadway. I'd have tried to push my way into all of them places because I had a chance to play. I played on Apollo and the whole band read music and I did it. We did 26 episodes, we learned 50 songs. And you know what the music director, Ricky Martin, said to me? He said, your ears are big, you'll be all right. I'm like, what? One guy came in there, and I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, swing, when you play swing, swing is something that has to be in your blood. You have to eat swing, you have to know, like, this is my thing with swing. My friend Chris Dave can go to any club, the Blue Note. Anybody could be playing there, and he go, y'all wanna sit in? They go, all right, what you wanna play? I wanna play Miles Davis, Birdland, 72 with Marcus Miller. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they kick it off. Your vocabulary gotta be so big with swing. Not only musically, technique. You gotta know your rudiments, solos. They know. And this guy came in Apollo, and he was playing his xylophones, and he came with this music, and I was in the rehearsal, and it was fast, like, and I'm like, yo, if the jazz man come in here right now, he gonna tell me to get up, because I don't know what I'm doing. But did the song, they reading the music, they doing it, boom, 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 and I'm like, I'm trying to learn that. All right, okay, get through it, right? When it's time for the taping, I was the only one that did it. Everybody, the music, they gave them the wrong sheet music or something, like, boom, 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 and I was like, me and the xylophone player. He was like, yo, I can't believe you did that. I said, yo, me neither. Oh, I can't believe this is great, this is wonderful. Oh, yes. And Ricky and I was like, yo, how did you do it? I was like, I don't know, man. But I was blessed at that moment. You know, they always say, God only gives you what you can bear. And he gave me what I can bear, and I didn't know I was prepared for it, but I was also nervous. I said, the real jazz man come in here, he gonna let me have it. He gonna be like, what are you doing? But I got through it. So y'all guys, please take everything that you're learning. I never been to Berklee. I've been around the corner from it. You ever heard of this store called Bodega? Yeah. I love that place. That's my sneaker spot. I love that. All right, so I never physically been in Berklee, but I had some people that went there, and they say, yo, the drummers is crazy. They be sitting on the floor, and everybody would practice patterns, like drummers in all the sections. I'm like, wow, that sounds amazing. That sounds like, you know, you just go to drum heaven, and it's like, oh yeah, you learn paradiddle. Oh yeah, you learn this, you learn that. So I'm looking forward to going in and just walking through and just seeing, you know, how you guys live and how you guys are taking in the information that is given to you. I never had that information, so take it, use it to the best of your ability. All right, I got another track I want to play for y'all. And
I got one question. How many pairs of shoes do you own?
450.
Are you kidding me?
450 in the boxes. Yeah. 450. It's a hobby, man. It's like, you know, I don't want to say this, but, you know, like some people, like, I don't know, they smoke weed. Some people drink. I buy sneakers. Everybody has a vice, you know. Everybody has a vice, you know. Go ahead.
Do you think you have more shoes than Eric Moore?
Huh?
Do you think you have more shoes than Eric Moore?
Oh yeah, I'm the first, bro.
You know he has a bunch of Jordans. So.
That's cool, but I started this. I started it. You ever notice all my videos when I first started? What you seen? Fresh sneakers. If you drumming that, you know that you watch. What they do? They got fresh sneakers on, right? Sure. Cool. I started that. Don't worry about it. You heard it here first. He wear like a size 14. Nah, I look better. I got small feet. I'm fresh. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. That's my boy. Don't worry about it. So it's cool. I want to play. We have this track that we kind of shared to, and I know y'all hear the word shedding a lot. That's like the prime word. It's all on the internet. It's everywhere. But it's just physically called practicing. We're just practicing. We just want to see what you learn. You're supposed to see what I learned. The thing from shedding is you're supposed to get, like, when you leave, you're supposed to be like, yo, I learned this. He played this for me slow, or he showed me how to do this. You know what I mean? I went to Australia and I did a shed, and they're not even allowed to play drums as aggressive as we are. If they play anything outside of the parts, they get fired physically from any gig in Australia. So when I got them into a shed situation, they was just like, oh my God, like, this is how you do it? Like, this is, we seen it on the internet, but we never physically did it. So they didn't kind of know what to do. They just all kept playing straight. And I was like, nah, just do anything you hear. Like, as long as you do it, start it, and finish it at the right time, you're good. And he's like, okay. And they started doing it. So just to go to show you, like, it's just a practice thing. It's something, it's a community of drummers. Basically, it's how we get together and we speak and we talk. So this track is just something that I mess around with at the crib. And I'll play it for y'all. Like, we play it, and y'all let me know what y'all think. It's really just a lot of blazing, I ain't gonna lie. It's just like, it's just, And it's cool because you can hear when the keyboard drops out, it's when you should shit. Okay, any questions? But
I got a question. What's the concept between you playing things in 2s and 3s? I see you play things like 3 times and 2 times over, so what's the concept or the reason behind that?
Well, because I don't know a lot of rudiments, I gotta reuse stuff. So that's just me reusing Dana Hawkins was the first one I seen do the sweep thing. So it's like, you know, it basically came from Dennis Chambers, which came from Billy Cobham, which came from Tony Ray. I think that's right. And it's just, you know, and Aaron had his version of it was, I mean, I really don't know, like I just play it as I hear it. When you say 2s and 3s, I'm just thinking like doubles, triples, singles, like I'm playing it as I hear it. Now most rudiments that I know them as licks. I don't know them as left, right, right, left, right, left. I don't learn them like that. So like, flam taps would be, you know, right? I guess you guys in school, right? But I play. That's what a flam tap is to me. So that's it as a lick, and then you can play it any way you want. So. Is to me that I recently just learned. So you know, they're gonna kill me because I'm not supposed to be showing this stuff, but that's how I hear it. So when you hear me doing stuff, I usually do it in 3s because 3s make it sound more like, dang. You know what I mean? Yeah. Opposed to like, when you do it in 2s, it's like, oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah, I think. But if you do it in 3, that means I'm giving you 2 to I think, and I'm giving you 1 to go yo that. So that's basically the concept of it. You know, like I just do this lick. Most people didn't know. They're like, yo, is that a double pedal or what's that? That's just me like messing around, but I want you to hear it enough where you like, yo, that is what he did. Or I did hear that. You know? So I'm learning. Like it's a lot of stuff like, you know, we used to play shout music like this. Now everybody's like, you know, like everything is like a jungle type of, so I'm learning. I'm learning how to do that stuff. I'm learning how to be fresh and old at the same time, you know? So it's cool. Any other questions?
Yeah, I noticed that you, like sometimes you hold a stick between your jaws.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the reason?
Okay. That's not in the book. It's not a style. My hands hurt. I started doing that because I had carpal tunnel, I had arthritis, and what I would do this because it felt good. I never seen nobody do it. I just started doing it, and people was like, and then I have a very bad callus on my finger from doing it. So one time this guy was going, look, I got one. I'm like, no, man, no, it's not. You're not supposed to be doing that. Like if you can play through the whole drum and you can do it, do it. I went through a bad situation with carpal tunnel, with my hands locked up. And sometimes when I play for long periods of time, or I'm doing strenuous stuff, I go to that because it's more comfortable. So that's why I do it. So don't do it because you think it's a grip that never was in the book. It's never in the book, but I just did that because I heard it. So that's all that is. It's just that's all. It's just amazing. Any other questions?
Do you enjoy playing with Chris Brown?
Say that again?
Do you enjoy playing with Chris Brown?
Yeah, it's cool. I've been playing with Chris since he's 15. He's 24 now. You know, he got some issues. I love him like he's my son, though. And, you know, everybody goes through things. You know what I mean? They go through things. Being an artist is a very hard, it's hard. You know what I mean? And I was just telling somebody today, I said, you know, I send up a prayer for him every day because, you know, sometimes, you know, you ever watch an abusive relationship? The two people that's in a relationship don't know that it is abusive. But you being on the outside, you can see that it is abusive. So he's going through something that he can't see that he's going through it. You see what I'm saying? But everybody outside of him is trying to tell him and trying to help him see it. And sometimes people don't listen. Like, you know, you've seen that. You're like, yo, this guy is verbally abusing you, but you stand with him because they don't see it. They don't get it. Sometimes people got to hit rock bottom to see, like, wow, I messed up, or I'm messed up, you know? So just pray for him, man. Like, I love the dude, like he's my son, but I love playing with Chris. It's nothing like it. I love playing with him. You know, we did the drummer DJ thing for a long time. Just me and the DJ. It was fun. A lot of fun. How many people in here play jazz? Okay. How many people here play fusion? Okay. How many people in here play gospel? Oh, cool. How many people in here play rock? Oh, cool. So everybody that raised their hand, they play double pedal? Yeah. Who's your favorite?
Right now?
Yeah.
Matt Garska.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why nobody thinks that Travis Barker's amazing? Like I talk to a lot of rock guys, and they don't, like, I think Travis is the most amazing, like, for what he does, I think he's amazing.
I agree for what he does.
Right.
He does it very well.
I think he does it very well.
And
but they don't want to give him props for it. Like, it's like that guy's like, not only is he a cool dude, his passion about the drums is very strong. And it's very, like, it's not nonchalant. Like, it's very, he's really passionate about the drums. And I just wonder, like, what do people really think about him? Like, I think because he's so commercial.
I think that's a big part of it, for sure.
I just wanted to say that I love him, man. Like, if y'all filming that and he sees it, like, I think he is a phenomenal drummer. Like, I think what he do and what he brings to his flavor, like when he makes stuff his flavor, I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. So, not off subject. But I just wanted to know what everybody's genre of music was. Like, do y'all just listen to all styles of music, or do y'all listen to just what you are studying? Anybody? Y'all listen to all music, or just what you study? Everything. Good. That's a good answer. Okay, cool. So I have this demonstration that I want to do. It's this track that one of the guys that plays drums, he plays keyboards too, he made this track. And what the track is really demonstrating is, you know, when fusion players or jazz players use drum machines, they play around the track, whereas R&B and hip hop, we play exactly what's on the track and then enhance it, if y'all noticed that. So this demonstration is me kind of like playing around as if I was a fusion drummer, but I don't have no fusion licks, so just listen to the demonstration. that's just a little demonstration. You guys have been great. If you need, I can take one more question before I go. Alright.
How are you practicing your chops?
Huh?
How are you practicing your chops?
How do I practice my chops?
Yeah.
Fast and slow. So if I'm going, let's say the chop is, I start. Every day I go faster. Fast and slow, you know, try to learn, you know, alternating hands, moving it around the kit. You know, that's how I practice. So a lot of times I practice with a track, you know, just something to keep time, something so your time will be good, you know. A lot of the stuff that I'm learning now is a lot of jazz orientated stuff, like it's the one I was playing like. You know, I got a shorty that plays at the Brooklyn church and he like does that on shout. So he like, do it like fluently. I gotta keep stopping because that joint he burns. So it's really dope. Just to learn your chops fast and slow so you'll be able to put it in any song that you hear. You know what I mean? And that's the way to practice. One more question.
Oh, yeah. That first stack right there, what is that?
I'm gonna let a Zildjian specialist tell you what it is.
What's the question?
Because I brought this, let's see if you can figure it out. He wants to know what this stack is without you looking at it. I mean, you can physically see it, but tell me what's making it sound like it sounds.
Well, two cymbals rattling on top of one another.
Okay, but what other symbols is what I'm asking.
Well, it sounds like a splash on top of a EFX with holes in it. And they get shine in the middle sometimes.
You looked.
No, I'm looking at it.
This guy makes symbols every day, and he didn't know. He knew it was a symbol.
I know what it was.
No, he didn't know what symbol it was. He said it's a symbol, but what it is I'll take it apart for you. I really don't like to give up my secret, but it is a K hybrid splash with holes in it. It is an 8-inch prototype, never made, will never be made for you. China, and it is an A custom EFX with all holes. And that's the stack. Wow. And don't you tell nobody. Turn the tape off. Don't put that. But this is, yo, I carry this in my suitcase. I carry this in my suitcase, like literally. Like I forgot my sticks one time, but I had this. So this is my claim to fame. This is something that, and it's funny because Aaron Spears brought the stack back, but then he told me, he said, yo, there's a tape of you like from 1991 playing with Faith, and it was on TV, and you had a stack, and that's where I got it from. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, son. He's like, I ain't gonna tell nobody, but you know, I like, but you got your own version of it. But this one, I love this one. This is the EFX 14-inch on top, and then an Oriental 14 China on the bottom, right side up. I love it. So that's all the time we got for today. I really enjoyed you guys. Thanks for your questions.